Eude Mokoregi. Keira de Mokoregi. Lady Doll. Nyĩmbo ici nĩ ndĩciũĩ na Gĩkũyũ. Nĩho warĩhĩkĩire rĩu ndĩ Mũkũregi. Andũ arĩa a kanitha cia mainstream churches nĩo moe nyĩmbo ici wega. Kiweza ambia mtu wa hizi church za kukuja ndoe nyĩmbo icio cia ihiga rĩa tene ma nĩngwĩhitha harĩwe, na kama hii hiyo ni Rock of Ages cleft for me. Alafu sasa hii anyway, mnafaa mjifunze, mfati mwefundithie nyĩmbo cia ibuku na cikoragwo ci njega rimwe. How you doing? How have you been? How is the third day of September 2025 taking you? Nĩngoretwo ndĩ fiti, Ngai no amenyereire na ngaigua ndĩ fiti mũno, ngaigua kwĩra Ngai nĩ wega mani. We uko wapi? Where are you watching the show from now? How has your day been? Umekuwa wapi? Shughuli yako imekuaje? What have you seen today that has struck you? Kwa sababu Kenya mimi imeni struck ndio imefanya nikujia hapa hivi nigetha tukao tukiarĩrĩria maũndũ marĩa mothe makorwo makihappen muthenya wa umuthi. Twina maũndũ maingĩ mũno marĩa tukao tukiarĩrĩria. No mbere ya twarĩrĩria maũndũ macio no ngũhoe na njĩra gĩtĩo. Angĩkorwo wĩ mwena wa Facebook, no na Facebook tuko na Mbogi, kule YouTube bado kuna Mbogi. Angĩkorwo wĩ any of those social media ziria twĩ live thaa ici, no ngũhoe na njĩra gĩtĩo. Kindly subscribe kule YouTube, kindly follow kule Facebook nigetha maũndũ makorwo me fiti. Andũ arĩa me Facebook munaweza enda pia YouTube, you go and subscribe. Arĩa me YouTube na muthi kũria Facebook muthi mu follow na maũndũ makorwo me fiti. We need to build like a good community ĩrĩa tũngĩingira haha live na twarĩrĩrie maũndũ, pia nyinyi mnachangia pale hivi kwa comment section, maũndũ makorwo me fiti. Niĩ njĩtagwo Holy J na ĩno nĩ show ya Kikuyu Gossip Club. Tũmĩrehaga every day from Monday to Friday 9:30 pm till late. Na hena andũ meciragia show ĩno ĩranjirie mwaka ũyũ. Show ĩno yanjirie 2022. Ni haria tumikaga riria twenda. Anyway guys, tena maũndũ mengi mũno makwarĩrĩria muthenya wa umuthi. Sijui ka volume yangu iko juu sana ama iko. Inafaa ikuwe hivyo, right? Sitaki nikuwe na shout sana. Now, twina maũndũ mengi mũno marĩa tukao tukiarĩrĩria muthenya wa umuthi. The first thing ni nyonete kwina insecurity nyingi mũno Nairobi. Na hii issue imeweza kukweki address hiyo for since juzi. Nyonete video nyingi muno andũ makiaddress issue hiyo. Na wakisema manzi haria Tom Mboya Street, the street lights are not working. Na ikifika 6 pale hivyo inakuwa very tricky situation. Urakora andũ nginya marahurwo na mai. That is what one lady is saying. Na ni story pale hivyo, it really needs to be checked. Tondũ warora hĩndĩ ĩrĩa kwari na maandamano, there was a very big deployment of goons. And right now there is a very big number of wezi in CBD. Now, what is really happening? Ebu tusikie madam kile anasema, because these are the things that zinafanyanga country inaenda hivyo ikiishaga. There is no other way that the country can finish apart from this one.
Guys, there's something I want to tell you. Please be alert. Be alert and it's not safe outside here anymore. It's not safe in town anymore. And kuna watoto wanatembea na visu, and they are robbing, and they want to kill you. They want to rob you and still kill you. Especially on Super Metro, that area of Super Metro, and also around Galitos, that is opposite Hilton. And then that side ya Galitos hata hakuna stima, sahi hakuna street light. Ikishafika 6 mambo ni mbaya, especially on weekends. People kumbe hawapitangi hapo na hawata waambiani. People waliacha kupita hapo. Kuna tu vijana wako pale, wengine wanakupaka wanakupaka hata mavi. It's not safe. It's not safe. Take care. Musitoe simu in that mkiutembea that side, and walk with somebody, or just use another route. Please, when you're walking, stay alert. It's not safe kabisa. And literally these people they want to kill people. Si hata kuiba peke yake. Please be safe outside there.
Nimeona dona ngori ĩno ndĩrĩ Nairobi peke yake. Kuna hii ngori bado dona news ya Citizen umuthi thaa ĩmwe. Walikuwa wanasema hadi Kitale there is that gang. Also in Nakuru there is that gang. There was a time ta wiki cigana na thiru njĩra ĩno ya kũingĩra ũguo gũthi raunda pale hivyo panaitangwo aje Allsops. Njĩra ĩyo ya kũingĩra ũguo he hĩndĩ yarĩ na vurugu nene mũno, na rĩrĩa ndathire kũrora kana rĩrĩa ndoririe kĩrĩa kĩrathi na mbere nilikuta manzeni 2 gangs za mtando zinapigana, na vurugu ĩyo yathire for like 3 days nginya bara nĩ yahingĩtwo. So warora ũhoro ũyũ nĩ ũrona it is something that it is building to something that will be very lethal sometime to come. Tondũ angĩkorwo rĩu thaa ici Nairobi CBD, the capital of Nairobi, is not safe at night, then where is safe? Nĩkũ thaa ici gwĩ safe angĩkorwo Nairobi ndĩrĩ safe? Na guns arĩa kana akora arĩa me town area nini wakiweza ona manzi awawezi wa CBD bado wanaweza kufanya shughuli yao untouched, unstopped, unbothered. Nini tazuia ginya town area ginya cia ginya kũrĩa Nyandarua kwa Chris nĩkĩ gĩkũgiria ginya na kũu gũkorwo na mĩkora ta ĩyo? Maũndũ ta macio nĩ mabatiĩ gũkorwo makĩrorwo nĩ Ministry of Interior na police na maũndũ macio mothe, because we really want a safe town. Na ndiũĩ nĩkĩ before maandamano gũtiarĩ na maũndũ macio nĩ mathirĩte. Only after maandamano na the deployment of guns ndio tumeanza kuona these groups rising again. Hena I think it was last week bado nituonire mbogi ya ciana, icio nĩ ciana watoto like kids magĩthiũrũrũka na gũkũ Umoja na gũkũ Buru wakiibia wase, na warora ũhoro ũcio nĩ ũrona it really needs to be checked. Anyway guys, niĩ ndiũĩ maoni maku megiĩ ũhoro ũyũ. You can comment down there and tell us what you think about history. Ni wewe umekutana nao CBD ama anywhere ama donete ginya egwetwo atia wanjĩra-inĩ citũ akisema some streets in Thika Road ziko mbaya hivyo pia, and you can't go about your business some time at night. So man, tafadhali tuangalie hiyo mambo, because it is going to be lethal. Na pia si tukue rada man, because if the country cannot secure us, we have to secure ourselves. Anyway guys, you can comment down there and tell us what you think about this story. By the way, unaweza comment hapo hivyo. Ukiweza comment hapo hivyo tutaona comment yako hapa hivi na mambo itakuwa fiti. At least tuchangamshe hii show bana. Nyine jo show ino kinya hadu ere onago ni andu makiri ta Citizen. Next story ni uhoro wa Jubaland. Jubaland ni gukoretwo na bara. I think ukiangalia that story of Somalia, kuna states Somalia, kuna konga states zile kina saka hiyo Jubaland, kuna inaitwa aje ya kina Duale. There is a certain name na isahau. Kuna jina na sahau ya hiyo enye Duale anakuanga. So they are in groups. Master Devi uko aje bana? Master Devi niwe admin witu ni arekia ukinyona yake. So makoragwo in states. Rĩu Jubaland is a state. Hena security ya bũrũri mũgima. Na rĩu every state has their own security. Na rĩu hena vurugu gatagatĩ ka Jubaland na the entire whatever. Na nikio kwina vurugu hiyo. Na that vurugu has made polisi wa Jubaland wakuje pale Mandera, na governor wa Mandera arauga wameshindwa kucontain those forces, na ndio maana kuna hii vurugu yote, na thaa ici kuratuika Mandera is not under Kenya Police or Kenya Forces. Right now it is under our policy wa Jubaland, which is something that it is very sad and very unimaginable, that Florida Kenya ithuĩ twanarũa na Al-Shabaab, twaneka atia, inafika time manze we are being overpowered by such people, ama wanakuja wanachukua camps huku hivi, tondu kuringana na information iria twinayo ni ati hena ginya cukuru hinge cituike kambi. But when Interior CS was asked that question, this is what he had to say.
Every time there is a conflict in the Somalia side, it definitely spills over, especially if it's Bulahawa and the towns across the border. It affects Kenya. And remember that we have a good working relationship with Somalia as a country. And so when there is those challenges, there's citizens who feel endangered run from the neighboring country run to Kenya. But we cannot confirm now whether there were forces of where, who they are. It's only until you do proper security analysis and investigations that you get to know, is it forces, is it civilians, and so forth. It is also important to note that such security issues are handled in as security issues. So if we reach a stage where there is any challenge, we will tell the country. But at the moment, we don't have any difficulty. The complaints that have come from citizens have been looked at. The question of occupation of school, there is no school currently being occupied, as a matter of fact. And so if there are other parts of Kenya that there is a spillover of citizens from the neighboring countries, with Somalia particularly, that will be, that's why I said the security team will work on it to make sure that they return peacefully. What our main problem in our border that we deal with as Kenya is the criminals, is the people who want to attack our country, kill people, steal property, burn, and so forth. That is really what bothers us most. But people who are running for safety, we will find ways of addressing that issue so that it doesn't also become a security challenge or a humanitarian issue in the country or security challenge. In fact, those who are asking for refugee status and to be housed and protected in Kenya, they know the procedure they go through that is enshrined in the international law. So at the moment, there is no cause for alarm. There is no politicization of security, is not necessary. I know there are some people who want to score cheap political benefits from it. It is not in the interest of this government or this administration to do politics or to do a political ping pong with opposition leaders and any other person on matter of security. Where there is complaints from citizens, we investigate and we deal with it in a manner that will, where necessary, where we know that national interest is being protected, we will handle it confidentially. Where information needs to be shared with the public, we'll share with the public. But our interest is to safeguard Kenya. We don't want to lose any life and we don't want to lose any property. That is our job. At the end of the day, the bottom line is everything we do across our border, whether internally or across, and I speak now under collective responsibility, whether it is involved in this ministry or another ministry, everything we do is to secure Kenya as a territory, the citizens of Kenya and their property. And everything is done in good faith, including how we handle problems of refugees and aliens getting into our country. We do it in the best interest of the country. And the strategies employed, not all of them are discussed in the full glare of cameras because national interest is
So habari ndo hiyo. So apparently Interior CS arauga ati Akenya matifati gukorwo magitigira ni undu wa forces icio ci kuu Mandera. But the governor of Mandera is saying that forces iria ci kũu nginya macukuru nĩ mahinge, kwĩna kũndũ nginya matarauma nyũmba gũthi kĩoro, because the forces are there na rithathi ciraikio everywhere, so it's not safe there. Koguo there is misinformation haria, hena maũndũ tutarerwo, hena maũndũ turahithwo, na hena maũndũ only time will tell us what is really happening. But anyway guys, you can comment down there and tell us your opinion about this story, tondu ni uhoro nie ngiona ukurehe maundu maingi muno. If you can remember very well, uhoro uyu warehirwo in the limelight ni Rigathi Gachagua, na hindi iyo ona governor wa Mandera Khalif Mohamed Khalif ndaritie, alikuja kuongea after Rigathi Gachagua. So what else in this government don't we know? But it is happening and it is about to explode. Tondu tohoro uyu wa Mandera tutiroi, but time tumejua imekuja na ime-explode na imekuwa something very big, na uhoro urarehe guoya mwingi muno hari a Kenya. So ni undu uriku ungi turahithwo ni thirikari kana ni andu aria me thirikari-ini? So those are some of the questions iria tufatie uko tukiuria, kwa sababu pia mimi nikiangalia vizuri naona ona uhoro ucio wa mikoreno ACBD, there are a lot of things you can pick from that story. Tondu otoria gugite before maandamano akukua ogun. So who powered those people? Who showed those people? No one iria mikoreo iroka CBD ati no moke tauni na maiadu unbothered and undisturbed. Where did that trend start from? Ni maundu maingi muno mabati gukorwo makirorwo, and as you can see that by 2027 mambo itakuwa imehappen mingi sana. You can comment down there and tell us what you think about that story. Master Davy, mohoro ukireherwo ni Holy J. Ni mani tumerudi jo, and we are here not to go again, we are here to stay. Next story ya mothe ni ati Susan Kihika omothe umakuria Senate. Susan Kihika just recently ni arari maternity leave, na maternity leave he maundu mahitajikaga accountability questions that needed to be answered, but since she was not around, she was on maternity leave, aheanire documents ya kuonania those accountability questions of money. Na rĩu thaa tondu leave yake nĩ ĩthirĩte, ũmũthĩ nĩ uma kũrĩa Senate, and from the look of things are not going on well in Nakuru County. Maundu matirathi wega ona hanini kũrĩa Naikuru.
Is as at 30th June. The cash book is also as at 30th June. So there's no issue of cut-off in this
So Governor, you must tell us that you have 3.9 billion in the bank, but you're only reporting 3.6 billion. That is the layman's...
Chair,
yes.
First of all, it is a cut-off, because I know sometimes the financial year, yes, closes end of June, but they extend for us a bit, like into July, and I'll have them explain. Because I know as council, sometimes we sit and negotiate with Treasury, and we say, hey, you guys are giving us money, like maybe May and June, it's dumped into our systems a week to the end of the financial year. So we kind of have some negotiations, and they extend for us another 3 weeks. So yes, the cutoff was June 30th, but there's still more going on in the back end. But I don't want to misquote
Can they
it.
explain it
Yes.
using an extract from the bank statements? Because that's Msemakweli.
Sure.
I've had your broad explanation, but for them now is to prove it. But OAG, before then?
Chair, in a layman point, if I receive money in my bank and I'm an accountant, why don't I record it in the cash book so that the cash book can reflect what is in the bank if I've not used it? Because what we are having here, the bank was having 3.9 billion, but their cash book did not have this money. So it means it was not accounted for in the cash book, which is now giving us a balance to the financial statement. So that's where our argument is. They ought, once they receive the money in the account on 30th June, they ought to have posted it in the cash book to reflect if they had not paid anything that remained unpresented.
Treasury, before the county comes in?
Thank you, Chair. There is one
Clarify on that.
Remember, this could be the third time.
Able to provide the same document that were provided to the auditor, showing and the matter in question.
Did that happen? Chair, sometimes I sit here and I'm so frustrated because As you know, we also
Did to see that we had 3.9 through the chair. Sorry, so I'm not just directing it at the.
No. Where?
So I'm also confused.
Where is the evidence that
okay?
You
You wouldn't have this chair, and I'm sorry because this is the one now between ourselves from the previous, like you were saying, like Senator Sifuna was saying, where maybe they have a query and we provide documents, and then they come back. You either drop it or you say it's not satisfied, and we proceed. So initially, it had been provided that was what we had in the bank.
What is that document you provided, Governor?
What is this called? These are the financial statements today. To the Auditor General, Office of the Auditor General.
I don't think that's what they are looking for.
We have the same financial statements.
No, but you're saying that we never said.
It's the one bringing up the inconsistency.
The variance.
The thing you started very well, that it's a cut-off issue, and you are able to demonstrate. That's what we've been waiting for, because we understand that background. We understand that the systems can be opened up to 15th of July. So just explain that, because your opponents are going to use this and say that Susan stole 300 million. It can't be traced. It was established in the Senate. This is your opportunity to address that.
So Chair, again, and maybe again there's some confusion here. So Chair, I'm saying we are in agreement that what was shown or what we provided as what we had in the bank was 3.9. So there is no doubt as far as that. So what they say was in the cash book is 3.6. But in between, there may have been movements past their cut-off dates, which we agree. So what we are saying now is perhaps then give us a little time to provide documents on what that 300, which is the variance between the 3.9 and the 3.6, that may have been what was.
Give us a little more time. Inaonekana from a few months ago, governors nimeokorwo na very hard time. Tondu ona impeachment ya governor wa Kericho ndihorete. It was just the end of last week. Aijapoa. Hata before ipoe, a former governor Wangamati alipelekwa pale EACC hamwe na ciana ciake na family yake na andu aria othe manakuruhanio na corruption hindi ria ari governor. And right now again, we are seeing Susan Kihika being grilled and being asked accountability questions. So ni ndrona ama governor tha ici, they are between a rock and a hard place, kwa sababu with the kind of investigation and kind of scrutiny and the kind of things that are going on right now, ni wakati wa kupeana, na anyone who can be sacrificed by William Ruto to sanitize himself, he's going to do that. So any governor mwenye anaweza sacrifice pale hivyo achukue attention kwanza, watu waache kuongelelea Kasongo, then it will be like that. Noguo niguo nie ndrona akurathi na mbere tha ici, tondu ungirora in the last kuma riria Ruto ingirire gutikoretwo na impeachment nyingi cia magavana, no ucitare, but count since tuge ona mwaka uyu kumekuwa more than 5 attempts of governors who want to be impeached. Ma MCA kama jana walikuwa wataka kuimpeach Sakaja, irabidire gukorwo na mishemanio. Raila areta mushemanio wake wa MCA Nairobi, tondu Nairobi ikoragwo majority ni ODM, na Ruto areta ma MCA make ma UDA, and that is how Sakaja was saved. Otherwise, more than 80 MCAs, 89 ni marasainite ku impeach Sakaja. And right now we are seeing very serious accountability questions being asked to Susan Kihika. So governors ni kama kaune kwa dhaishi maitho mari. Anyway guys, need you maoni makumegi uhoro yo. Can comment down there and tell us what you think about that story. In the meantime, kwa Senate leo kulikuwa watoto wa shule fulani and something very weird happened. Mimi sijai fikiria senators wanaweza stoop this low.
The Speaker, I am very, very disappointed with my neighbor, my friend, my brother, Senator Gataya. Senator Gataya, you owe those children and their teachers an apology. The Speaker, when you called me to invite and welcome the students, Senator Gataya spoke from his chair in Kiswahili and he said wako na njaa sana. Mr. Speaker, as a Senate, we can never sing that low. It doesn't matter what the students and the teachers are going through. That is their case with their God. You cannot profile a community through an attack to students who have chosen to visit the Senate of the Republic of Kenya.
Of Kenya. That is stooping very low. That is stooping very low, actually. I never thought senator, no Yumerie, you can play politics with other issues, but watoto jameni, watoto wa shule, watoto hata wajui siasa, toka na matiwe hena vurugu ya adwa ODM, onatoka na matiwe broad based, onatoka na matiwe, they don't know anything. Mokite guthoma uria Senate ikoragwo ikira. Na majority of them hapo hivyo unaweza kutoa hata kuna some of them hapo marenda huko atuikawa na siasa. Now, if a person you're looking up to breaks your heart and shows you that and demeans you to that point, and it shows that there's something really wrong with that house. Something really wrong. But amesaviwa chai yake pale hivyo ameambiwa that was very wrong, but ni drageria muno gwiciria au wakidi manze wakitoka hiyo Senate ama wakienda hiyo Senate, what expectations did they have? Some of them labda walikuwa so excited wanaenda kukuta senator wao, wataenda kuona senators wakidebate pale hivyo maybe on an issue of maybe capitation. But sasa the pettiest of the pettiest thing that a member of the Senate can say, ati watoto wanakawa kona njaa. A senator has a salary of more than $1 million. Hata ungekosa kusema hivyo, uwabaie lunch. Na ni kama nimejam. Hivyo ndo tutamaliza hiyo story. Anyway guys, niye diyo maoni makumegi uhoroyo. I'm totally mad with this story. Now, you can comment down there and also tell us, do you really think that was right? According to mawoni mako. And the last story of the day, turaigira hari story imwe ikoretwo igichachisha mono industry-ini. Na ni story ya Triza mamake Muraya. Na he hindi kwalikite kana kwarekereirio ka audio. Gugituika ati Triza arire aumaga kuria kwa Good Wife. Ni kwari na vurugu haria nginya ati ari na giko muno nginya kirite kinyatha gitaruku, bra nginya shosho wa mundu ucio ugaga atangikira, and you know all those stories. And this story is the real definition of waikirio mahiga akanyumba na mahiga macio. Waheo ndimo nyingi mageciria ati ni ukurungurirwo kana ni ukururirwo ni ndimo icio. Make lemonade out of that lemon. You know, meshiritie maybe through kuga uguo ni meko demean Triza. You know, Triza akiingira industry are very fragile, but with time amekuja akiharden. So riria marekereirie audio yo, maybe they thought it reduce ile confidence, but it turned out to be a confidence booster for Triza. Tondu thaici ena duka ya panty na bra. So who's winning? Who's losing? Mambo ni mengi huku hivi. I am usually very against cyberbullying. Na hiyo ni kuanzia last year. Before then nilikuwa nasema mtu aanikwe kama anaanikwa, kama kuna chai mtu aanikwe. But heka uduka hapenile na agiona manze. Usicelebrate sa ile mtu anaanikwa. Usicelebrate sa ile mtu anapashwa jo. Because vile mtu anakuanga akisikia, it is a feeling you can't explain yourself to people. Watu wako kwa simu man. So it is usually ikorako a feeling emwe joru muno gukoro ado magekoruma online. Like unajua kama ni mori wako amekutukana, unaweza muita umwambie yo iko hivi na hivi, unamuexplain umwambia sio hivyo man. Noro uko ne online. But Triza used all those stones to make lemonade, or to build a building. She used all those lemons that people had thrown at her to make lemonade. And now she's sipping that lemonade in the house she built with the stones that you all threw at her. Teresa is the woman of the year 2025. Anyway, guys, need you money makomegi horoyo. You can comment down there and tell us what you think about this story. Na gweciria show itu igithirira hau no hakorwo he fiti. It has been nice. Ni ndaigua ndĩ fiti muno for you who has come here and tupige story, for you who has commented on this live, for you. Kwanza Master Devi ona riria ona itana tiga gwika show ino hau gabere alikuwa bado number 1 fan hapa hivi. Na ona thaa ici ndiamwirite ni ndiracokia show na bado amekam. People like you Master Devi, Ngai amurathime na amutũrie na kiria wendaga gũgatuĩka ma. Ngai agũkinyie hau na ihenya. God akufikishie hapo mapema. Niĩ nĩ nyonaga acha nipeane udaku ya Master Devi. Bethe Master Devi ni eka show tena yakwa. Na yeye ndio the only person kwa Kikuyu industry mwenye nimeona akona dream kama yangu ya hapo hivyo mbele. Like long term dream, unacheki? Na niĩ Master Devi kihoera ni hoyaga Ngai kiu ndahoya nie akihe onawe akuhe tondu industry, man, it needs a lot of prayers and a lot of perseverance kwa sababu T for tough. Aikodo rani follow kule bana wa Facebook. Mbogi yote yenye kwa Facebook kindly follow. Mbogi yote yenye inaona ikiwa YouTube kindly subscribe. YouTube turafatara tukinye subscribers giri 24. Na YouTube nimesema YouTube ama Facebook. Facebook tofauti tuthie giri 62, YouTube tuthie giri 24. Na najua with your support guys tutafika hapo hivyo. It has been your boy Holy J and this is Kikuyu Gossip Club. Every Monday to Friday from 9:30 till late. Niguo turuka kwaria maundu macio mothe. Tuonane rucio, same time, same place, different discussions.